Yes.
It's the same questions. They
Yeah.
say when sitting too long, our legs are really numb.
Yeah.
Right. So the focus couldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And keep focusing on the numbness, you see.
Yeah.
Right. So can you enlighten us again on how to go about doing it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, the numbness, if you could see the change, don't see the whole leg as the numbness. You will see a certain part that is extremely numb, or you see a certain part out of the numbness, there is certain type of feeling that is not numbness. Now, as long as you can see different changes of the numbness, then you can stay on the numbness object. Now, if you see the numbness as something that is just numb, then don't stay there for too long. Then the mind will run away. The mind will get annoyed. Then the mind will have remorse. Then a lot of other thoughts will arise. So change object. See whether it can go rise and fall. Now, if the numbness goes up, there's no more rise and fall, because you can't feel the rise and fall as the numbness climbs up. So there are times when you can only feel your neck left, but there are still sensations. But then, when it climbs to the neck, your mind will be extremely calm and peaceful. If you can allow the numbness to set in and climb up, and it could even disappear, the whole body disappear, but only mind remains. And when only mind remains, now if you take the calmness object, then it becomes samadhi. There's no vipassana. The mind gets very peaceful if you take the calm mind and you watch the calm mind. But if you were to see the changing of the calm mind, various intensity of calmness, then words comes in, because it is not absence of thoughts. If it's totally absence of thoughts, then it is absorption. And when it is absorption, then that is different. Then you've gone into absorption, then you could feel the happiness and the joy arises. Then you know that you are in absorption. Then there is no vipassana anymore. So you stay there as long as your concentration lasts. Then it comes back to the assessed concentration. Once the mind drops back to the assessed concentration, then object will appear again, all over the body, or any object that appears, then you take that object again. Now, if you go through this object slowly, it can take you for hours and hours. But unless you are free, you don't have to go to do a job, if it is a Sunday or on holiday, nobody around, nobody think you will die, then it's quite okay. Then just keep on sitting, doesn't matter. And sit for hours, just sit in your room. Just observe whatever arises. It is very interesting. You go through one process, through another process. It keeps on going. Provided you just let the numbness set in. Don't bother. If it numb, it numb. You know, it's climbing. It's climbing. It goes climbing numbness to your chest. You know it's numbness. Don't bother. Just stay on. Just keep quiet and still. Let it climb. But take whatever object that there is. But if it is just a flat numbness, don't take it for long. Then the mind won't stay there. Then it runs away. Then you change object. Switch to object that is prominent, that is moving. Then it is vipassana. Then you can see the change. So what is mindfulness meditation? Mindfulness meditation is seeing the change. What is concentration meditation? Concentration meditation is staying with object, not the change. So there are the two main difference between mindfulness meditation and concentration meditation. It does not see the change. You see the stagnant of the object, and then join up with the object. The mind join up with the object. Become one. The object is the mind, mind is the object, and stay still. That's where the jhana factors, the 5 jhana concentration factors becomes very, very strong. A lot of joy and happiness keep arising in the mind as long as it stays there. Clear now? Numbness is not painful. Numbness is not pain. Numbness is we don't like the numbness feeling, but it is not pain. It is much more easier to bear than pain itself. Pain is very hard to bear. Pain means dukkha. Dukkha means hard to bear. Happiness means sukha, easy to bear. Numbness is not dukkha. Numbness is just a type of feeling. It's only you don't like the feeling of numbness. But once you get to separate the mind and see numbness, it does not grip the mind. Pain grips the mind. Pain can make your mind poke, 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 can make your leg jumping like that. Huh? Pain can really twist your bone. It's like twisting. Somebody catch hold of you and twist you up. Yeah, that is pain. It is really painful, but not numbness. Numbness just no feeling. It's just numb, no more feeling. So it's not pain. Numbness is easy to bear. It's not hard to bear. But you must try it. And once you get used to it, then once the feeling turns into numbness, the rise and fall can be very clear. Yes, can be very clear because you no longer have feeling that distract you, feeling of itchiness, feeling of pain. No, it doesn't distract you anymore. The mind is just focused. This rise and fall.